Hi, welcome to Crafty Chaos. I'm Laura.
And I'm Sherry.
And today we are going to be making lip balm. And we're going to get started with our ingredients list. First, you're going to need oil. So you can choose olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil. I'm probably not going to say this right. Jojoba
Said it right.
oil. Pretty much any kind of oil that doesn't taste bad, I guess. Yeah,
something natural.
Natural oil. You're going to need beeswax. You will need shea butter. You will need, I guess, unrefined raw shea butter, but you can use shea butter of any kind, and you can get it anywhere. We got it on Amazon, but you can find it in Walmart in the ethnic aisle, hair care products. You can find it just about anywhere. Let's see, and I think that's it. It's 3 ingredients. You can also add to it essential oil because the shea butter does have a nutty smell. So if you want to, add you some essential oils to it. We picked lemongrass only because that's all we had. We do have peppermint that is on the way, but we didn't have it for today's shoot. And we also are going to add mica powder. You don't have to. You can leave it plain just for regular lip balm, or you can tint it. And you can do it whatever color you choose. Mica powder you can get on Amazon.
I mean, look at these colors.
And it comes in just wide variety. Wide.
I mean, that's a bright color right
Crazy.
There. That's called berry.
We've got papaya, black pearl. I mean, it's just amazing. And you can mix and match.
Yeah. That's what and
she did.
And I liked this. The one color in my pack is called dark scarlet. It's kind of more of a mauve-ish color. And then it was too kind of light for me. So I added another color called stone, which is kind of a brown. It's got kind of I thought it had a purple sheen to it. Yeah. But when I got it in the pot and started stirring it up with the other ingredients, it was kind of orangey. So I took a brighter green because of what I know about the color wheel. Green will counteract the orange and make it neutral. It'll be more brown. So I just added a little bit of that, and that took care of the orangey color, and I was happy.
And it turned out beautiful. And my scarlet is a different color.
It sure is. Hers is real pretty.
But mine has copper in it, which I didn't mind. It turned out really good. So what you're going to need for this is 2 tablespoons, and a double boiler.
Yeah, double boiler.
So you don't have to have a double boiler. You can use a pot with a pan, stainless steel, and that'll make your double boiler.
Yeah.
So you're going to need 2 tablespoons of shea butter. So we're going to try this kind of shea butter. That's gonna be for the oil. That's the oil.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because it's I have to clean it. We have to use it for the it's hard to get out.
Oh, it feels so good in my fingers.
I know. And this stuff is like a greased pig. Once you get it on your fingers, we're dropping stuff.
Yeah, it's very slippery,
and it's crazy.
It's good for dry skin.
It really is.
Also, I do want to mention some people are allergic to bee products. So if you can't do beeswax, or if you're making these for somebody who has a bee allergy, then you can use a different wax. It's called Candelilla. It's spelled Candelilla, and that's a perfect replacement for beeswax. And there are other things, you can Google it online. Beeswax replacement for cosmetics.
That's good to know.
That's what I did. So,
and 1 tablespoon of beeswax. I'm going to do yours too.
Thank you.
Oops, sorry.
Thank you.
We're running low on tablespoons, unfortunately. I don't know where they go to.
Okay, can use. Oh.
And then 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. So it's like you have to be really, I don't want to stick my avocado oil thing in there. 1 and 2. Here you go. Do you want this one?
Maybe so. Can I use your spoon?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yep,
Thank
yep,
you.
yep. Absolutely. And then I'm going to go on and carry my mica powder over, because we've got our water already boiling just to save time. So I'm going to move you over to the next portion of this.
Yeah. Okay, we're just going to play along.
Yeah, what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
We do not edit and stop and start. What you see is what
Sorry,
you get.
Bumpy and everything. But this is the Laura and Sherry show.
That's it.
This is how it works.
That's awesome to know about the other oil or wax. I didn't know that.
And we do want you to see how, I'm trying to get it just right. Again.
Can you see that?
There. We want you to see how it melts. That beeswax, I will tell you, some people might complain about how it doesn't melt. We had to turn the heat up to get it to melt.
Yep, we sure did, because the pellets stayed pellet form for a long time, and we just played around with that and turned the heat up and got that melted. And sure, you know what? Mine's about melted.
Is it? Mine, yours went fast.
Mine is super fast. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, it went clear really quickly. And I wonder if it's that new shea butter.
So the first time we made this, we always try and do a trial run. We used just raw shea butter and not unrefined.
Yeah, actually, yours is
unrefined.
Yours is unrefined. Mine was refined. That's the
so
one we got at Walmart.
It's like,
and
you can see that. Let me.
It's very clear. So the unrefined seems to have helped everything else melt a little bit better.
It's just liquid, and it's very, golly, I'm so impressed with that.
The refined that we got at Walmart in the hair care aisle.
It took a minute.
It did.
How's yours coming?
It's coming along.
I'm super happy with this.
Yeah,
I'm going to turn mine down a little bit.
Turn
mine down. Just because I want to keep it. One thing I will say, when we were pouring it last time, if you leave it off the burner too long, it does harden up. And real quick, but all you have to do is put it back on the burner and get it back warm, and it just melts real quick, and you can start up again.
Now my double boiler is not really a double boiler.
Well, it's a piece of one.
It's a piece of one.
Yeah. And that's what I would have if I didn't have this from probably 20 years ago. This is just what I had, so it's not that bad. Maybe it's the burner.
Maybe.
Because you know yours did good on this side.
But it did. Who knows?
I got the good burner.
You got the good burner this time. It's coming fine.
Do you want to switch?
That might help.
Okay.
I turned
you
it
take
up.
this.
Listen at you.
My stove top is only about 30 years old.
But it still works great. It's melting very rapidly. Now I'm going to turn it back up.
There you go. Oh, yeah, now it's working.
It's getting. So you might have to play with the temperature. We're not recommending any certain. I mean, we started medium.
Yeah.
But depending on your burner.
Get it a boil.
Yeah. Your burners may operate differently, but if you're finding that the wax, we use the little pastilles, the little tiny balls of wax. You don't have to use that. You can use any kind of form, but I think it's easier if you're making lip balm. Okay, it's almost melted completely.
Now,
So,
do they have different beeswax for cosmetics?
you do like I'm sure you'd want to get like FDA, whatever cosmetic grade, instead of like the kind you might make for candles. It's, I'm sure, I would assume it's not the same wax, but,
Yeah.
or the same purification that
Yeah.
but I don't know. I'm not going to say that I know when I don't.
Right. Can you turn me down on way low? Just, there you go.
Yeah. So I'm good.
All right.
I'm clear too.
We are gonna.
Are you gonna? I thought you. Oh, you're gonna leave your mica. Okay.
I left my mica over there. I'm gonna
mica.
move us back over to where the magic happens. Is that
And
good,
we're
Sherry?
keeping ours. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
You might want to.
I'm gonna put mine back on just because that little bit will make mine harden faster.
Okay.
Crazy.
You might want to leave your double boiler together instead of taking the bowl off and just putting it down, because that'll keep your ingredients
hotter.
Hotter. Thank you.
It is. It's amazing how quick this hardens.
It does move rapidly. I'm gonna grab my granny glasses.
Yep. And so we ordered the little tubes on Amazon, and they come with 2 little funnels, which is really cool. And you just drop them in there and just start pouring.
And these tubes we got are like squeezy tubes. You can they come 3 pieces, a squeezy tube with a little lip piece that pops in there. You got to push it in pretty hard, and then a cap you can screw on. Now you can also order the chapstick type. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit so you're seen as well. There you go.
Okay. And there is 1 tube.
So she's doing plain.
And then I'm going to do.
I'm just going to go ahead and do color because I'm crazy like that. I don't know where I put. Oh, these are
And these just snap in. And then you just prop them up so they harden a little bit. And I'm going to tell you, this is an absolutely great craft to do. I have been really excited to do this.
Now, as far as measuring,
you can't, because it needs to be what you're happy with. Whatever you want to do. You
really can't measure. You might want to make some with a little sheen, or you want to make some with plenty of color. So you're just going to have to add and decide
what is good for you. And too, what season.
That's exactly right.
Like I wear darker colors in, of course everybody does in the winter seasons. But I typically wear blue, green, nail polish year round.
Yeah.
So that's my.
I have pink on my toes right now.
Yeah.
It's December.
Yeah.
Hence our Christmas pins. We're both big into Christmas pins.
Oh my gosh.
I love Christmas pins.
My grandmother got me started in that. So that's like my big go-to. Does anybody else wear Christmas pins?
Do you have a favorite Christmas pin that you would like to
Yes.
tell us about? Maybe some antique ones, one that belonged to a loved one. Something.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear about that.
We're trying to get our daughters into that. My daughter absolutely refuses.
Oh, no,
How about yours?
No, Lucy loves cheesy stuff. She's all in it with me.
Oh.
So, I don't know if you saw that I tapped some down with my little. Now I'm using a popsicle stick, a craft stick, to test the color. You can put it down. We have wax paper down on the counter, so you can kind of see there. And there's nowhere near enough color in that for me.
Mine is really dark.
Ooh.
I was not playing this time.
No.
I was not. You get 2 little funnels, which is nice. because I'm going to do one for all my ones that have mica, and then one that's just for plain. Look at that.
Oh, that's
I
beautiful.
know you can't see that, but that's a really rich color. Sorry about that.
No,
Let me
you're
knock
fine.
your.
Oh.
Oh! So,
Laura.
I literally have OCD for cleaning.
She does. There are 4 little drops of wax, and I know she's going to lose her
And
mind.
it's so funny because I don't know why I'm so.
And see, I live in a house with a 9-year-old boy.
Oh yeah, you're not.
And a teenage boy and a husband. So my life just, I don't even care anymore. But yeah, you probably can't see that, and your color is going to look swirly. Like it's not going to blend in perfectly. You're not going to have it one solid color. You're going to have swirls. So just expect that. And this is only our second time making this.
Yeah.
So our goal here at Crafty Chaos is for you to just see what it's like when you want to start a new craft, because as we have found out, there are plenty of people on YouTube who have been doing the same craft.
Right.
God bless them. And have,
and wait until they've perfected it.
Yeah. And our goal is just to show you what to expect when you first
look at that
beautiful
color.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That is so deep.
And yeah, so even so that my colors, they look pinkish, they're coming out orange. So Sherry's going to put some green in here.
But too, it's going to change on people's lips. That's just like perfume does.
That's right.
Some perfume will smell different on people.
Yep, that's right.
So okay, now see my stuff is hardened and it is not going down the funnel because it has gotten too cool. So I'm just going to take a toothpick, poke that through, trying to salvage as much wax as I can, drop it in there, and reheat. So I'm telling you, if you are looking for a craft that is super satisfying, easy, and you can make for gifts.
Oh, it's so creative.
Literally the sky's your limit on this. You can make any kind of color. Not to mention, I use bath balm on my lips.
Oh, you do?
Yep, I do. And I am like a chapstick fanatic.
Well, so my little boy, he's got really chapped lips right now. And I can't get him to use most lip balms, but I went home and told him, after we made this a couple days ago, the first time, I gave him a clear one. I said, Coop, it's all natural. It's 100% natural. It's got no chemicals in it to hurt you. It doesn't taste funny. Just, here you go. Try it out. And, he tried it out and he likes it. So, there you go.
The ingredients on chapstick has so many chemicals.
Oh God, that's such a pretty color. But see, mine's very light, but it's just enough.
Yeah. But I have dark hair.
You do have dark.
So I have darker.
That's a beautiful color you made. I'm gonna try not to burn the crap out of myself.
You do have to be careful, but that funnel is really.
I don't know if you can see the color. See? If you just want, just something with a little color in it. Not a lot, but a little bit of shine.
My first batch had just a little, so I'll probably use that when I'm going out, the darker.
That's awesome, Laura.
But this, I think, is just cool. And I'm trying to cut down on chemicals that I take in my body.
Yeah. I think we all are.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to pour mine too. But if you, screw up, You know,
Put it back
everything's
on
a
the
happy
stove.
little accident. Yes, if you don't like the color you made, I mean, check out the color wheel. Just a quick, simple explanation.
Yep.
Go to some website for kids that'll show you the color wheel. Like I said, mine was too orange. I knew to add green, and that sounds a little kooky, but the green balanced it out. So, and the
Yeah,
color is definitely not green.
I was a little surprised about that. And I was
That
like, well,
right
what is
there
she
is
doing?
stunning. I mean, it is so beautiful. I'm gonna steal one from you.
I'll give you one. You don't have to steal it.
Okay. So I'm finally go ahead and get mine.
This is when you're being
That
seductive.
yeah.
This is a seductive color.
New Year's Eve's coming, baby. So try not to really, really try not to burn yourself because liquid wax, y'all, don't fill it to the top either.
Yeah, give it a little space. So I think next I'm going to get the push-up kind.
Yeah,
the regular chapstick
like
kind.
in the chapstick screw on tube.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get those next just because I prefer that kind.
We also found that it was harder to squeeze out. The ones we made were a little hard to squeeze out of the tube
until they got warm.
Yeah, if you hold it in your hand, it'll be all right. And if you
here I am trying to.
And I'm trying to think at the same time I'm trying to talk.
Right. Oh, stand up, little fella. All right, I think I got another one in here. Mine's gonna have to go back. I think because this is a actual double boiler and has that layer of steel on the bottom, it makes it harder. It gets colder quicker.
Oh.
You know, where you have just the pan.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is easier, which is a good note.
Good note. This pan.
Good idea.
This was my mother's bowl from. I mean, this is from the 70s. So she told me this was the top part of a double boiler.
Absolutely.
Because these two handles hung on the side. I don't know.
Well, it works great.
So I'm filling it up. I've got it some head space in there. Probably half an inch, I'd say, head space. Anyway, what we were saying was these.
So mine's already good set up, and then this is my color that I've put in, so you can kind of see color. Mine, it looks dark.
It does look very dark,
but it won't come on that dark.
No. Let's see. Here's.
Yeah, so it's already set up.
My color.
These have set up.
Can't really see, but it's
And if I take one of these and put on my hand, if you don't mind the little.
I'm sure it's beautiful. Beautiful.
Well, let me put it where you can see without the freckles and the little spots.
Sorry, we're in our 50s. Leave us alone.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, mess.
I'm happy to be this age.
Me too. 50s are good, y'all. 50s are great.
Yes, I've already finished all the dumb stuff I needed to do. So it's just sheer. I know you can't see it, but it's just sheer. This color's sheer.
They're sheer. Yeah, they're not.
And I used a this one didn't even have a color. I don't know what this was. But anyhow, this came out sheer, and it's just very sheer. So that's why I went a little darker on this one. But I really feel like you all would enjoy this.
Yeah, it really is. It is awesome. I really like this one.
Yeah, I give this 5 mazel tops.
I do too. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Yeah, it is. And like you said, it's very would you say it's relaxing?
It's relaxing. It's accomplishing something in a very short amount of time. It's something you'll use.
And who doesn't like a homemade gift?
Yep.
I mean,
or
wow.
something you can use for yourself.
Just for yourself. Make it for you. Your family.
Except when my little funnel don't work. Oh, you know why? Because I didn't clean it out. Yeah.
Here.
It's all right.
You want
I
to use
got
another
this. I got my little toothpick.
You need fresh toothpick.
No, I got it. I didn't undo it.
I see that
It's
mine
all right.
is starting to solidify.
But even that is still fine. Because you know.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have found this to be a wonderful, wonderful craft. So we were at a craft show just kind of nosing around.
A Christmas craft show.
Yeah, and golly, everybody was selling stuff like this.
And you realize, you can make it. It kind of takes the joy out of going to a craft fair.
It really does.
Like,
we walked around and we were like, we didn't buy a thing.
I can make this.
And you can too.
There, I filled that up the whole way because
that's all the wax you had.
Yeah, it was the end. So,
all right, girl.
So this one,
how many did you get?
5.
How do you get so many? I only get 4 every time.
But see, you're filling yours up way higher than I am.
Okay, I see that now.
You're being a little bit more generous. I'm being a little more tight because I'm trying to get 5.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
So, just if you do give them away, make sure everybody knows that they have beeswax unless you've used another.
That's so good to know.
But how cute, right? And how useful. I mean, if you make them that don't have color in them at all, if you don't put mica in them, I mean, you could probably use it for hand lotion. Yeah, I mean, you could rub it on dry skin.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So my daughter has a.
We didn't add the smell.
I will be honest with you. I used too much smell in my last batch.
Did you?
Yeah, because I used
8 drops.
I used 8 drops of this, and mine was super lemony, lemony snicket, and I didn't want to do that this time, so I did not.
I used 5.
And I'd rather wait until our peppermint comes. But my daughter has some skin issues. So I am getting ready to whip her up some shea lotion that only has 2 ingredients. And then really that's why I'm trying to do a lot of this natural stuff is for her and myself. She can't take over-the-counter medicine. I can't either. So I'm getting ready to get on the fermentation wagon and getting ready to whip up some natural remedies, home remedies for coughs and preventatives, and we're going to see how that works out.
And it's going to work out great.
It is.
Because she
absolutely
got fancy lids that I don't have to worry about her blowing.
Yeah, she was worried I was going to blow myself up fermenting some.
I mean, that can be trouble.
Some stuff, but it's going to work out. I don't know if we'll even show that on here, but I'm really excited to be trying some new stuff with her. And our next project will be...
we're going to do candles sometime. What else you want to do?
Once we get enough views and subscribers, we will be able to go live, which is our hope. And then we can take suggestions from you, which is our goal. That's what we're really wanting, is to get feedback from you. So you can give us some suggestions. Yeah. We really want to connect with you.
We do. We want to, if you have ideas.
Absolutely.
We want to know what would you like to see us make. We'll go out and spend the money on the products, and we'll mess up the kitchen here, and we'll do all of it.
So I don't know about messing up the kitchen, except liquid clay.
Oh,
I
God.
refuse. I refuse
Yeah,
to do that.
that's the reason we bought the mica in the first
That's,
place.
yeah, the mica is from the liquid clay, but I'm really glad we found another reason.
Another way to use it.
Yeah.
This is really awesome. You can
Yep.
make eyeshadows with it
Yep.
and blushes
Yep.
and
We could do sourdough's really not a good
could
project
show
because
people
that
how to start it
fakes.
though.
Well, we've got the
Show you
start.
how to make a starter. We could
Yeah.
show them how to make a starter.
Yeah.
So whatever. Oh, and about the prices for the stuff, we usually let you know how much we spent.
Yep.
I think your box, she got a really good deal.
I wait usually until there is like a Prime Day or Black Friday or something like that. So my mica powder was, I want to say $8.99,
Yours
$7.99,
was, yes.
and I got 25, 30 packets of mica, and I got the big packs.
She got big packs. I paid like $7 for mine, and I mean, you've seen my packs compared to her packs.
And I got a whole set of teaspoons. Where did the teaspoons go?
I don't know. It was a set that had this in it.
Oh yeah, it was a whole set of these with it.
That came with it. Mm-hmm.
And then I got this on Black Friday, and I got this for $8.
Which is the same that I paid for the refined stuff from Walmart in the ethnic hair care. So,
and this is unrefined. And then the beeswax, which is cosmetic grade, I also got on sale with a coupon, and this was, I want to say $6. $6 for that.
And I mean, it's a 2-pound bag. And when you go on Amazon or wherever you look, you're going to find that, it's not cheap. I mean, as you want it to. So anyway, we're always out looking for discounts.
Yeah,
both of us are big into discounts.
We really want to try and tell you the prices of it before you go on and invest and all that.
Yeah.
And most of the other stuff we had, tablespoons, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And essential oils, I've had these for candle making. So
right. I mean, and these craft sticks that we use to stir up the color. I mean, God, I think I had like 1,000 of them.
Right.
From a box that I bought.
Oh, how much were these?
I want to say they were right around $10, maybe a little more, for 110. And it wasn't 110, like you'll see 110 pieces. Well, it was 110 tubes and 110 of the little lip parts and 110 caps, plus 5 funnels. And some of these little gold gift bags, 10 gift bags that came with them, and some cheesy little stickers that say lip gloss. I mean, it was, we're not going to use the stickers, but everything else was awesome.
So that's our costs on that. We really hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe.
That would help us so much.
Absolutely.
We
want to get to where we are able to go live and go a little further and start interacting with you, so we can get your suggestions on what you want us to do.
What do you want us to do?
Absolutely.
Next? As long as it doesn't involve liquid clay.
Absolutely.
We're standing outside in the cold. We'll be all right with that. But we really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. We've gotten so many views on our other videos, and it's all because of y'all. So,
absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Crafty Chaos.